have a Vizio TV with model number SV422XVT, and when I power it on, I get no picture on screen. However, I do get a glow. I'm going to show you how to diagnose and repair this defect, but first, let's open it up and take a closer look inside. There are 3 parts on this TV that can cause a no picture issue. Number 1 would be our main board, number 2 our T-Con board, and third is the screen itself. We're going to be focusing on the main board first. Now, commonly, there are 2 processors that fail on the main board. This one over here, which is our main processor. When the main processor fails, it'll typically cause this light to keep flickering back to white and orange. This is the front Vizio light, and this processor, which can cause the no picture issue we just saw. One of the ways that we can easily identify if this processor is defective is by heating it up with hot air. Because our standby light is no longer flashing between the white and amber colors, that does mean the TV has finished initializing. Most likely, this processor is not at fault. We can now power on the TV, the light goes back to white, our T-Con is activating, I can see a blue light, and our backlight just turned on. We can see a glow shining through. But we still have no picture on screen. Okay, using our hot air, we're gonna go ahead and heat up this chip. And we're gonna do about 20 seconds. Again, keep in mind, this is not a repair, this is just a diagnostic. All right, let's take another look. And check that out. We now have our Vizio logo pop up on screen. So heating up this processor over here did temporarily fix our issue. Before we show you how to fix this main board, if you have found the video helpful or useful so far, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content.
The reason these processors fail is because of faulty solder connections. The processor is connected to the board via a ball grid array, meaning it sits on top of hundreds of little solder balls that connect it to the board. Over time, these solder connections develop tiny little cracks that prevent data from properly flowing through. Once that happens, issues such as a no picture fault can occur. By heating up the chip, we are also heating up the solder balls, which creates thermal expansion and will temporarily reconnect those bonds. Now with this rework machine, we are taking the heating to the next level as we are going to heat it until we reach the solder's melting point. By doing this, we are going to reform the solder bonds and get rid of the cracks in the joint. To confirm we have reached the solder's melting point, we are going to gently prod the chip. If the solder is molten, then it should be able to slightly move and bounce right back to its original position.
All right, we finished installing the main board back into the TV. We're gonna go ahead and plug it in. Our standby light should flash the amber white for a couple of minutes. Once it's done, we'll go ahead and be able to power it on and confirm whether or not our repairs were successful. While we wait for the TV to finish initializing, if you're interested in sending in your defective main board for us to fix, we'll have links to our website in the video description down below, and we always offer a 1-year warranty with all of our repairs. All right, it looks like our TV has finished initializing, so let's go ahead and power it up and see what we get. And look at that, we now have our picture right from the get-go. So we're gonna let it go through. It's gonna take a minute for it to finish loading through the Vizio logo, and we'll check again in a second. Okay, and it does look like we have a successful fix. That does conclude our repair. If you found the video helpful or useful, make sure to leave us a like, subscribe for more content, and thank you for watching.